They have arrested 68 convicted sex offenders who tried entering across our southern border in a certain direction, going north and through these states. 68. 62 of them were convicted of sex crimes against children, 91% of them. Their crimes include multiple child rapes, multiple sexual assaults of children, and multiple child molestation convictions.
Hey, it's your boy Belly. Welcome back to the war zone. Because that's what Joe Biden is definitely turning our fucking country into. Let's get to the video.
When you think about it.
Crossing the border in and of itself is you have to either wait in line or seek asylum.
Right.
And so that's what it should be. Some people crossing the border are convicted felons. Some people crossing the border are traffickers. Some people crossing the border are engaged in drug deals, etc.
But you knew this shit before you allowed over 10 million people. Well, I don't even know what the numbers are now, and I'm pretty sure they're inflating them not to scare people like on how bad the shit actually is. But that's what happens when you allow millions of people unvetted who you have no criminal or medical history on entire fucking country. And you can cut on the news any channel now. They're raping and killing Americans, and they're illegals. That Joe Biden paid to come here, and that he actually went and got with planes and brought them here. Gave them money, gave them housing, gave them everything off our money. This guy lived off fucking taxpayer dollars his whole career and never got a fucking job. He lived off an hour dime his entire career, and now he's handing our money away to fucking illegal criminals. Like with Venezuela and all these other places doing criminal dumping at the border. You know, it's no coincidence that Venezuela crime has went down 67% since Biden started doing this shit. That's no coincidence.
And they should be immediately thrown out. They should not be allowed to cross the border.
I couldn't agree more.
It's time to build back better.
Wow, what a criminal.
Now to some breaking news. 8 possible terrorists, all foreign nationals, arrested in New York, LA, and Philadelphia. And they came into the country across the southern border.
Yikes. Yikes. This dude is letting, basically America's enemies just come here and do whatever the fuck they want to do. Literal terrorists, man. Yikes.
The president has done more to secure the border and to deal with this issue of immigration than anybody else. He really has.
8 individuals, all from the Central Asian country of Tajikistan, were arrested in Los Angeles, New York, and Philadelphia.
Hey, hold up. Am I the first person to ever hear of Tajikistan? I've never heard of this fucking place in my life. I have to get outside of America. I literally never heard of this place. Let me know in the comments, man, if you ever heard of this place. And make sure to hit the like button, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get my channel back jumping. YouTube, they don't really like the content I make, man. So I really appreciate if you guys hit a like, man, and subscribe. But let me know if you heard of this in the comments before. I've never heard of this place.
Yeah. They entered the United States this year and in 2023, crossing the Mexican border. They were vetted and allowed to remain in the country.
What did you say?
They were vetted
and allowed to remain in the country.
Wow.
We have a secure border.
CBS News has learned further investigation uncovered the men had possible ties to ISIS-K, the terror group which claimed responsibility for an attack at a Moscow concert hall that killed more than 140 people earlier this year. FBI Director Christopher Wray warned earlier this year
To kill 141 people at a music hall in Russia who was probably just enjoying their night is insane. I don't think they did since the Biden administration started. Well, regime. I don't even know why people call them administration. They're literally a communist regime who's taking over our government. But they just been poking the bear in Russia. You know, sending billions into Ukraine, corrupt ass, dirty Ukraine. They sit here and have this little fake proxy war with Russia. Russia been took the region they was aiming to take. They haven't pushed further into Ukraine. I don't know if people understand, what's really going on out here, but Russia could fucking crush Ukraine at any second. Obviously, the guys aren't trying to do that, but you know, for a terrorist attack to happen out there like that and kill 141 people like that at the music hall, I haven't seen nothing like that happen in Ukraine. I haven't seen nothing happen like that recently with America. You know, we've been dropping dead from fentanyl and crime, but I haven't seen nobody just come in and slaughter a whole bunch of people like that. And just, you know, just people just turn their heads. I actually seen people on Twitter like making it out to be a spectacle and a good thing that some people that was, every country has citizens that just want to live their life and mind their fucking business. So to sit here and say or to praise some act like that happened in Russia, you're a disgusting fucking human being.
Fear of a heightened threat level with thousands of people crossing the southern border.
Our most immediate concern has been that individuals or small groups will draw some kind of twisted inspiration from the events in the Middle East to carry out attacks here at home.
Won't that be fun?
Come on now, don't crowd. One at a time, one at a time.
We've run out of time.
Now, ain't that always the way?
See you next week at this same time on What's My Crime?
Because the only way to preserve our freedoms and hold on to our humanity is to vote for Joe Biden for president.
What a garbage bastard De Niro is. You're 80-something years old, you get a young girl pregnant, knowing that kid isn't gonna have a father. Like for most of its life. And then you sit up here, like, who wants to die on that hill of Joe Biden after a career like you had in the Hollywood movie industry? Like, you made some good movies. You were part of some great films. And he just said, fuck it, and flushed all that shit down, the whole career down the toilet like D-Wade did with his NBA shit. They just flushed all that shit down the toilet for weirdo shit and lies, propaganda. Hate to see it, man. But y'all seen it like I seen it. Let me know in the comments, man, how far we are from actual World War III or another terrorist attack, because it's just a matter of time. All this shit was planned. You know, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to see that shit. They're saying it out their mouths what would happen if we allowed it to happen, but they're still allowing it to happen. So it's just a matter of time, guys. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, though. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Y'all seen it like I seen it. I'm out.